It is an S4 hero, and there's just not really much left.
Nico Baby this time around will be playing the Morphling in this bot lane, and we can talk a bit about Dawnbreaker, who gets canceled there. FNG, Shockwave brings him back in, and Zephyr secures the first blood with that last right click.
With where people's interests lie. So,
especially you.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know what that was supposed to mean.
Because you have no interest. That was the joke. Zephyr makes his way to the top lane. Wraith Fire Blast into the Starbreaker. The Burrow Strike is there in time for S4. But he's going to take so much damage from that hammer.
I think one saving more of a magic-based build with the E-Blade, and I think Waveform, Attack Talent, and all this stuff that comes way later in the game, I think can't miss, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually not 100% on that. Good Waveform bottom. Aggressive play out to Cuckoo.
Looks like Cuckoo might take a tumble here. Has his skewer available, but is just completely stun locked by Alliance, who get their first kill of the game and this series. For some, like a position for like Dawnbreaker, theoretically, to get some farm once he enters that jungle. Semi-full time, if that's even a word. We'll just go with
full-time. That's called part-time, I believe.
Part-time job as S4 gets the Burrow Strike off. Whitemon taking some damage, but the Cookie ends up saving S4 for about 2 seconds, but Zephyr is there to clean up yet again.
Learned from Cuckoo from yesterday. Just go for it, and then if you fail, you just write, we need wards. So
that's true.
He did have a ward.
That is the play. Earth Spike into the waveform. Cuckoo looks to be done again. So 2 kills in this lane for Alliance.
There are some aspects of this game that can be dangerous to Morphling. So you could maybe see him go for something like a Lincoln Sphere against Bane, which isn't necessarily ideal. Okay, FNG in trouble.
Starbreaker not going to fully connect on FNG. Limp gets the nice Cookie, stun, and the regen rune, and Carl just getting kited around. Another kill goes the way of Alliance. Is FNG taking some harassment, but
Wraith King, if you let him take the lane and the big camp, but S4 making sure that is not the case here. Digging that up with a bounty, getting a bounty rune out of his good old shovel. He's going to get dusted.
From Whitemon with a quick Burrow Strike. There's the stun from Zephyr, and S4 looks to be mega dead here. Actually does a nice job of sidestepping the Starbreaker, but it just delays the inevitable here.
And keep in mind, teams, because of the anticipation that the opposite team are going to invade your triangle, you just don't focus on it that much early unless you feel like you can clearly defend it. Then you just don't
the next level thinking, essentially.
Then you
Nightmare, LSA, here comes the Solar Guardian as well, but S4 able to get the Burrow Strike off in time to at least create a little bit of distance, but again, completely outnumbered with 4 members of T1 in the vicinity.
Anger of Death could very easily burst anyone they find, except Wraith King, who can, of course, put a point in the ultimate. They will find Carl. That would be a very big pick.
Yeah, this would be a huge one. It looks like it's going to be an easy one on top of that. FNG gets his first finger stack of the game. Now some pressure being applied to this tier 1 mid in favor of Alliance.
Great move here. They do that in connection with the Siege Creep being alive mid, and FNG is going to tank this at least for a bit. Okay, Mortimer Kisses.
Searing Chains with the Mortimer's Kisses. Look, it's from super long range. Great anticipation as well.
It's not the most common build. A lot of the times you see Morph getting some sort of a build-up item, like sometimes you get Yasha, sometimes you get a full Manta, sometimes you see the Diffusal if it's a good game for that.
Super good Scotty game against Wraith King and Dawnbreaker and the likes, as Bane's going to be taken out. FNG though,
God,
Savage. Yep. 3 shots from him.
I love Armlet on Wraith King. It is such...
Tier 1 tower getting harassed a bit here as Limp and company.
This could be a strong flank
area.
for
We're
T1.
seeing the flank now from T1. 23 Savage.
Someone's in trouble.
Handskin in the trees. If they can get Limp, that'll be the high priority target. Looks like it'll be Handskin instead. The rest of his team abandons him, but with good reason.
Alliance dipping there with 1 death is very good. It's a global ability, okay? That was the point of the Haunt. It has nothing else in common with that ability.
I really appreciate that.
It is global.
Cuckoo, he's going to skewer as a fish. Will be out as a result. S4 has the Burrow Strike to cancel the TP, and Hanskin and company should be able to clean up Bane pretty easily. It actually reminds me of
mid-tower, though.
The extension was updated today with a bunch of new features, one of which was
killing Roche. So, especially with this item build. Alliance, what do they have coming up? So Morph is going to get the Scotty.
Yep, skewer back from Cuckoo.
Oh, he's dead.
Continue your thought, please.
Yep, so Scotty coming up on Morph. Ember is bad timing. Around 18 minutes, pretty good.
It looks like T1 will finally get this tier 1 bot.
And Nico Baby.
LSA is going to connect. There's a Fiend's Grip from afar as well. Laguna Blade finishes off Nico Baby. Hanskin trying to take out the tower, but it's very healthy.
For lack of a better word, that seemed a bit naive, almost. It's obvious it's available. So.
And we're going to have a smoke from Alliance. We'll see if they find a kill here. Sleight of Fist going to dodge some spells from Carl.
Oh my
23
God.
Savage jumps in, and it's going to be a very quick kill on the Hanskin. In the meantime, Epicenter goes up, but there's the RP to counter it. And T1 taking 3 kills for themselves and taking basically no damage in this engagement.
Yeah, 23 Savage almost one-shot a Snapfire with Medallion.
Double damage as well.
They even find Nico, baby.
Does get off the attribute shift, though. Wow. Yeah, double damage still there for 23 Savage, and into the Roche pit they go. T1 starting to run away with things.
Yeah, this is starting. Good ward placement. He will get some info and actually survive this, perhaps. It's going on quite the walk.
Yep, LSA, Carl trying to find some more. TPs from Alliance are coming in, but the double burrow strike S4. BKB popped by Carl, though, and FNG is just going to go down to the right clicks. Nico, baby, trying to find some sort of collateral kill here. Whitemon's just going to nightmare him, and 23 Savage in the vicinity, completely surrounded as Nico, baby. And 4 dead for Alliance, although technically Ember died quite a while before that. Hanskin, the last remaining member for now, attempting to TP. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Greatly in favor of T1 as expected after getting off to this really, really fast start.
Yep. Gabe Newell's favorite hero used to be Sand King, as we've talked about before.
That is true.
That's
the 6%.
He moved on from it, right?
Oh, okay. 23
okay.
Savage. Yep, easy kill for him again.
They will find
All right, that
Carl,
is a big kill for Alliance onto Carl. That's exactly what they need here.
On Wraith King is so good. Brigand's Blade, the neutral, because your first hit does so much damage that you immediately get into the threshold where it starts mattering really quickly. Crazy good. Okay, trivia.
Huskar.
Trivia.
Huskar's the answer.
Trivia after this fight.
All right, we got. That's not much of a fight. FNG's dead. Nico, baby, waveforming to safety. 23 Savage and company not going to pursue any further.
You sure about that?
Whitemon, okay, he gets a Fiend's Grip off. This will be another big kill for T1. Nope, Starbreaker not able to connect. He's going to be able to remnant away for now. Escort taking so much damage will just be brought down to the right clicks alone. Whitemon finally dies. Such a pesky Bane Elemental. And Alliance getting some trades here.
Yeah,
Often in
right?
pubs than in pro play, though, right? So
it depends on the level of play, of course, but yeah, sometimes you just got to take the risk even if the odds aren't good. Carl will be spotted up by S4. Well, who found who, actually?
Yeah, that's a good question. FNG jumps in. Comes a Solar Guardian, though, and just like that, T1 is here in numbers. FNG sacrificing himself to the gods here as S4 gets horn tossed and likely will be brought down next. So 2 quick kills for T1. And Alliance attempting to get out of dodge, but Hanskin going to get spotted out. 23 Savage. Yeah, his arm length is apparently goes through Fog of War.
All right, here.
Yeah, and
What
completed
is the passive of Elven Tunic called?
I don't look at...
It doesn't have one. It was a trick question.
Well, technically it does have a passive.
3 passives, but no name.
No names. Yeah.
All right.
Understood.
Dewarding here. 23.
Oh my God!
Woo!
Holy jeez! Gaben Lord Almighty.
Literal one-shot.
FNG. Performance thus far.
Well,
but they won't sweat it, I'm sure, as this lead is
the chat wheel game is on point. No mistake there. Playing the sad trombone is very appropriate there.
Yep. Oh, we got the horn toss with the skewer into the RP. S4 is going to be the first to fall in all likelihood. Nico, baby, staying alive at half. We'll get up to safety. So just 1 kill with that RP, but Carl Pasta BKB gets the LSA with a buyback onto S4 now. Starbreaker connect. Here comes a Solar Guardian as well. Nico, baby, very tanky right now with that Lincoln Sphere. Nice Burrow Strike Epicenter combination from S4. Zephyr trying to get to safety with that hammer, but it's not going to happen. So the 1-for-1 with the buyback. Carl and company. Looks like they're going to lose the Dawnbreak at the very least. S4 continuing to be a pest here with these Burrow Strikes. Gets 1 kill. Looks like Wraith King is next. That's after the reincarnation, so T1 have to back off.
He's got the axe, so now he can turn into Sand King, and that's big. This gives them a double Burrow Strike combination play.
Yep.
He needs to be careful. He's taking so much damage from Carl.
He is, but looks like he's fine for now. His limp creating a lot of space here, but the Laguna Blade, S4, a little bit too far this time.
Yeah, and he doesn't have buyback, and T1 obviously know this. They just bought back in the enemy base, so this does open up a potential push down mid play for them.
And that actually is pretty big because Morphling can't turn into Sand
Carl
King now.
found Limp with the blink stun.
The Centaur stop not going to be there in time. Limp, BKB attempting to TP, but the RP cancel. Down he goes. Does have buyback though. Still a minute 20 left on the Aegis. 4 as this Rax is going to be a complete freebie
Just
for
goes
T1.
so fast. Like, Lina is just an absolute artillery. That's not really the right word. Machine gun was what I was looking for. Going
A
straight in for
trebuchet,
the
Cinder, and
next.
your favorite. Carl,
That's good.
Laguna Blade, down goes Snapfire. They're trying to preserve the buyback. Nope, not anymore. That's 2 right off the bat here. And you can see S4 will be back in 10 seconds, but it's going to be 2 full sets of racks for T.
Oh, that's true. You and Kyle should start a team.
Maybe we should start a new podcast together. Might be an opening pretty soon. Is 31K net worth lead for T1. And definitely playing a little bit disciplined. Cuckoo.
Horn toss.
Yep, Horn toss is there, and S4 is dead. 60 seconds on the deck.
That skewer range
No
talent
buyback.
is so absurd. Like, you're expecting that skewer to stop any second now, and it just keeps going.
Yeah. I mean, this feels like, I mean, you talked about Elder Titan. I feel like Magnus feels like the hero of the tournament right now in a lot of ways.
He is doing very
Getting
well.
through a lot. As you see the
Oh my
overwhelming blink
God.
come in. We didn't even catch that on camera, but a lot of damage being done by T1. And it looks like the Fiend's grip is there as GGs will come out for game 1. This was a shellacking, Cinderin.
Yeah.
T1 up 1-0.